I got a little light here that Banggood sent me to do a review on. This little light is awesome. This is called BlitzWolf. It's a BWET1. This is running the Cree XPL emitter in it. There's some unique things about this. One is I really like these smaller form factor lights for just throwing in your pocket. The only problem you got with these is usually the runtime, stuff like that. It doesn't tend to run as long as a 18650 battery light, but they do kind of got that covered all right. One is it'll run a typical 14500 3.7 volt battery or a typical AA battery, and that is just awesome. The AA battery part, I don't know why, but just throwing it in your pocket and readily available AAs is awesome. But if you want more light output, you got that 14500. And as far as specs on it, the 14500, you're up to 600 lumens on it, and then your low mode is down to 2.5. And when you're running the AA, you're about 182 lumens and a 0.2 lumen for low mode. But like 0.2 lumens for a little night light with this thing, 240 hours of runtime on it, and 7.5 hours on high. So they kind of do away with that shorter battery life with the smaller batteries. Now the 14500 does burn through them a little more, but you still run an hour and a half of runtime. Now the big question is, you know, the actual light output, which we're going to get to that and see. But there is another cool feature on this that I really like with these little lights like this. Pretty awesome. It's got one heck of a magnet on the back, and your lanyard does spin around on here. You can take, let's see what happens if we take this off. Look at that neodymium magnet in there. That thing is massive. And I play with magnets quite a bit. I guarantee you this thing's upwards of an N52 grade magnet that comes with this. Very, very powerful magnet. Now this doesn't have a self-charge or anything, but you have to take the battery out. But pretty neat little switch here, kind of flush, hard to turn on if it's in your pocket, so that's a good thing. Very well built. Price-wise is just awesome on this light, but we're going to end up doing is testing it with both the 14500 and the AA. You also get a little cone for, say, a night light on it. Right now I would have it on the moonlight mode, and the big one, infinitely variable. And right there, 600 lumens. Just hold the switch. You drop her down. Throw your cone on. Look at that guy. I have to say, this might be one of my new favorite little flashlight. Pretty awesome. Does have memory mode. We'll find out about throw on it when we go out and test her out. AA battery. We'll do some bead shots with AA so you can see what you can expect. This is a rechargeable energizer. That there is moonlight mode. It's quite bright. So, with that said, let's get some beam shots done. Alright, 4 meters away from my lux meter. Shine this BlitzWolf at it and get the lux, calculate the throw. First we're going to do the AA battery, and then we'll do the 14500. AA battery, 4 meters. Check it out. Alright, I come up with 99.3 lux with that AA times, or divided by the brightness of the moon, 0.25, times 4 meters squared. Square that off, square root of that. End up with about 80 meters of throw out of an AA battery. That's awesome. Now let's go ahead and do the 14500. Here we go, 4 meters. Got a little bit of an oblong beam. Could be a little tighter, I think. Check it out. Wow. Look at that. 347 lux. We end up with 149 meters of throw out of that tiny little light. I love that. Time for the beam shots. Alright, 62 meters away. Here's the BlitzWolf with the 14500 in it. Doing a good job. Now this is a 4K or a neutral white, neutral light. It isn't cool white. Does a great job at 62 meters. All right, right there. This BlitzWolf, is shining out to 92 meters. Doing no problem with 94, I'm sorry. No problem at all. And that tree down there, right, that little one in the middle, 130 meters. And you are seeing a glow all the way back, pushing up to 190. Them pines, roughly 140 meters out. Look at that. And it's a beautiful neutral white or neutral light. We're going to move this thing over. We're going to try to hit some woods. Yeah, it's just out of its reach. You can make the outlines of the trees. Them are about 240 meters. But pretty awesome little light. Something you can fit in the palm of your hand easy. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Really like her. All right, I want to show you what you can expect up in close range with this BlitzWolf. Right now I got it on its lowest mode. And there's my yard lights. You can still faintly see it. And we'll go ahead and start turning it up. This is with the 14500 battery. That's cranked all the way up. All the way back there, the little skeleton hanging, glow in the dark, 70 meters away. That tree line right there is about 28. But this little light's pretty nice. But just on the normal high mode, this will run for a long time with the 14500. I could throw in the AA, I guess, real quick. 14500 and the AA on high. Still does an excellent job, don't it? Almost the EDC light. Might as well call it an EDC light. Pretty awesome. Alright, I got my car headlights on high beam right now. And we're going to take this BlitzWolf and crank it up with a 14500 and give you a good idea what you can compare that to. Does a pretty good job at almost drowning out the car headlights. Gives you an idea. Pretty nice, actually. It's such a small little light. Look at that. Car headlights. BlitzWolf. Pretty neat. Well, like I said, this is probably going to be one of my more favorite little lights. I really like the AA battery ability to stick it on any metal anywhere, and you have the option of a brighter 14500 battery, the infinitely variable switch, got your strobe, which I forgot about that, and you got SOS, and that moonlight mode on this thing, like especially with an AA. You put it in your room, say in a bedroom at night. Just an incredible amount of runtime. I mean, you could leave this on for 10 days straight with one AA battery with this light output of light. Pretty awesome. Go ahead and check the link out for this light down below. Well priced. Awesome little light. Very impressed. There you go. Till next time.